I mean, does this work? Yep, this might actually work. Alright, so we are live. Okay, so the plan here is to take this application. I can't really show what it looks like since there's some error, but it uses Supabase as a backend, and I want to try out Convex instead. So let's use Opus 4.5 and check if it can migrate this up from using Supabase to use Convex instead. So yeah. We can create a plan for migrating this application right now uses Supabase as the database and backend. Convex instead. Create an extensive, very detailed plan with a lot of to-do items. So the idea here is that if we can use Opus to create a plan, and then I'm probably going to just use Opus, but we could switch to, let's say, Composer and just have that fly through the changes and make everything real fast. Okay, so it reads through the Supabase files. I should have Convex CLI set up. It should just work. We'll see. It's really filling up that context here. Maybe you want to use Gemini instead for migrating. Right, and probably we have max mode. Max mode on. Yeah, I don't think it is able to. It'll be able to actually do the migration. I think it'll run out of context. I have no idea what the query docs. Oh, is this Convex page in relationship? What is query docs? Which tool is this? Is this context 7 maybe? Yeah, this is nice. So Convex, but Opus likes to create graphs and draw things, which is really nice. Okay, so the plan keeps jumping. Oh, it's really going. Yeah, it writes out all the changes already in the plan. A note here that in the initial prompt we can definitely like influence, have an impact on how detailed the plan is going to be. So if you just ask for it to create a plan, then it most likely will not create a to-do list that is, or a plan that is this extensive. Yeah, and like huge number of tasks. Alright, and it did read quite a lot of things, so it's like 100,000 tokens in already. And it has current architecture overview, target architecture. Files to remove and replace, files to modify, phase 1. So it's created like a phase 2, phase 3, phase 6. Alright. I mean, yeah, you did what I asked. This is quite an extensive plan. So now we can pick, I mean, given how much context it took, I might want to just use Gemini 3 Flash maybe. I don't think I have other models enabled right now, but I mean GPT 5.1 Codex Max is actually beautiful model for this case. So let's go with that. And I mean, now we just wait for quite a while. 100k context. This is weird that GPT 5.1 has like almost double the context length than Opus 4.5. Actually, Sonnet also has very nice context length. I think they have like 1 million token variant out, which is really good, really nice. But yeah, apparently there is now 1 million token version of Opus 4.5. But yeah, as I was saying, Cursor has some built-in like prompt for creating the plan, but we can definitely influence with our own prompt on top of the Cursor prompt. Like how good and extensive the plan ends up. I mean, honestly, this might be even a little bit too much. I gave us a testing checklist, which is nice. Clean up, remove Supabase files, delete all the directories. It's probably going to stop at phase 8 data migration, since the Supabase database that this previous ran on is dead. There is no database anymore, so there is no data. So we probably need to just tell it to skip the phase 8. We can't really edit the plans right now, which is a shame. I could have just deleted these. What the hell? Really? Can I seriously just delete these? Does this really work? And can I also just remove the, where is it? migrate files from Supabase storage to Convex storage. We can maybe just delete that. I have no idea if this works or if this updates retroactively. Yeah, we can just not create a script. Yeah. That is working. It's amazing how like relatively little more context this is using. Yeah, what was this might be context 7 maybe. Yeah, this is probably context 7 MCP. Library ID. Ah, right, name is context, yeah. And then it just looked at the most recent documentation. That's actually pretty nice. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, right, yeah, there's clerk user identity. Yeah, I think it's going to just use Convex. I don't remember if this project uses clerk or Supabase authentication. No idea. Let's pop out the chat. The UI is completely broken on YouTube. Okay, yeah. Stream current bitrate is slower than recommended bitrate. We recommend something. Well, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so this is just going. It's still working on auth. I don't know what's going on here. Preparing to replace the existing Supabase component in auth with custom email password from form using use auth options from Convex auth React. Right. Okay, so Convex is so new that the model doesn't really know what to do about it and how to implement the authentication. Like it read the documentation, but still doesn't really know what's going on, how to use it. Let's stop it and ask it to continue. I have no idea build plan. I think this is some sort of prompt that cursor devs have baked in, but I don't know if we can see the prompt. Probably not. But yeah, that's fine. Alright, so it just deletes a bunch of stuff. That's a bit scary. I mean, those were my models. Huh. Let's see. Right, I don't think it maybe has. Yeah, no, it has not used Git. Alright, now it says it's ready. Add Convex schema, auth configuration core backend functions, swapped app provider to Convex auth, rebuilt auth page with Convex password paste, auth forms, removed all Next.js API routes, replaced by Convex functions, updated homepage to use Convex queries and paginated listings, replaced Supabase fetches, update dependencies and scripts to for Convex. Okay, so there are a bunch of to-do items still left to do, but for some reason it stopped, even though it's like halfway done. But yeah, it's good that it makes some commits first. Alright, and then next steps. Sure, let's try Flash. Please create a plan for how to proceed with the next steps. This is horrible prompting, but it is what it is. It has a bunch of context already. And it doesn't know how to use the plan mode. Oh, it does. Okay, it's cool. Cool. And the used context just went to basically 0 for some reason. But yeah, let's try Flash. So I suppose some sort of summary happened here. Okay, yeah, now it's back up 200,000 tokens. Yeah, okay, yeah. Some sort of glitch, I suppose. Yeah, so it seems to be doing a decent job. but there's still, yeah, something's wrong still. Not really surprised, but yeah, something's wrong. Fair enough. Right, just now figured that this might be more pleasant if it's a little bit bigger. I mean, maybe like that. At some point it's not good for me anymore, but this I think is fine still. Right now we're just working or waiting for it to waiting for Gemini 3 Flash to build this. I can't really do much. We could fire off some other work to like happen at the same time, but I have no idea which files this is going to touch, and I don't want to mess around with all the like conflicts that might come from two different agents like editing the same code, and also have no idea what the application looks like or what the improvements in the application would be, since the application is right now it's just dead. So there's that. Apparently, look, we probably are missing next public convex URL, which is fair enough. We have not put that in. And this I'm actually interested about. We have the like, if this is missing, then we just put in this one, which these are the things that make debugging real or annoying, since the error message is nonsensical. I'm assuming it's getting this one, and it's claiming that the address was not an absolute URL. I mean, like, fair enough. It's just an empty string, so like, it's nonsensical. So the error message is also nonsensical, and it like does not help with fixing the application and debugging. But I mean, we can use cursor debugger mode. Try that out. Meanwhile, while this is working, we can talk about this one. So cursor has this debug mode. This is a new mode. I have not tried this. I don't know how this works, but some people have heard, read that it's good and it's helpful. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying it out and seeing if it can fix or figure out what's the problem here. This is probably just a real simple and easy fix, and the next public convex URL is just missing, and that's it. So should be an easy one. But yeah, definitely let's try that out once this actually finishes. Very nice. This does commits automatically. Looks like this is ready now. We can just keep all. Okay, configure Convex. Yeah, let's do that one. Yep, the 1 million context is just huge. Blows my mind how big that is. Well, we've I don't think that fits into any other model. GPT 5.1, yeah, 272, whereas we have 288, so yeah, I mean, it fits into Sonnet 4.5, since Sonnet 4.5 also has a 1 million context window, but like everything else, it's just doesn't even have a chance. Yep. Funny thing is we have like 1,604 new changes and a little bit less deletions. So yeah, it did quite a bit of work. I mean, while it does that, we can try out the debugger mode. Let's try this one. Please help me debug this. Alright, what do you do? Alright, so let's first it just goes through the app and reads a bunch of stuff. I mean, I could just give it the actual lines, and I'm pretty sure it would just figure it out automatically after that. So I mean, let's have it work first. Alright, so it just reads through a bunch of stuff. Did the context update? Oh, what's going on? Why does it jump up and down? One thing that I don't like about the new interface is this one. Previously I've had, I mean, we can do this now, so we can have the two different chats side by side. This looks like it is just stuck. It's just stuck, so let's start that over. Okay, reproduction steps. Delete the log file, ensure the development server is running, open your browser, navigate to this one, wait for the server error to appear. Okay, I mean, proceed. Let's try that out. Oh, I actually did not. Okay, yeah, yep, still. I don't yeah, actually it did something. It did change something. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Okay. So I need to run this one. Let me see if I can. There we go. And then we do this. Yep, create a new project. That's fine. Bundling component. Okay, so we have some errors. Let's just paste those in. I'm not sure if we need to rerun the command. Or if it just runs in the background. Let's see if this works now. Yeah, just okay. Oh, this is a new one. That's nice. Okay, so yep, mark as fixed. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, this is definitely just wreaking havoc on the whole project. Alright. Yeah, this is I mean, this is bad. We are editing things here and making commits here, and looks like it is not editing the same files, which is nice, but like this is not good. We really should have this more like isolated and not working on the same files. But yep. Alright. I'll stop this here. This will just run. I'll make it run the TSC type check and also build, and hopefully it'll work after that. But yeah, thanks.